Hello, and welcome back to Therapist Plays Fran Bow. All right, this is the episode where we dig up our parents. That's what we've come to in the story so far. At the somewhat pressured request of a man who once kept us locked inside of an asylum where they gave us scary blood vision pills, who has turned a new leaf and now wants to recruit us to solve the crime of some bad stuff about his workplace that he didn't know about, but he wants to do something now that he was fired, but he knew about some of the bad stuff that they did when he worked there. It's a complicated story, really. And I brought this up in a different playthrough, the idea of the sort of moral wound. And I've experienced this being a healthcare employee, which is that in the wrappings of an organization, it often isn't either clear or there are personal hesitations you might have of doing something about something wrong that you might see. Because unfortunately, in the world we live in, your own livelihood often depends on not disrupting a system that you know to be bad. Because people you hate are in control of essential parts of your life. Oh, to be a child like Fran, with the whimsy and freedom to do what you please and not to care about what stupid adults think. I think her being our perspective character contrasted with Dr. Deeren is so interesting for that reason. A child is much more likely to say something like, but why can't you just do something about that problem that you have with the system? Isn't it so simple? As a jaded adult who's been through the system, it's not that simple. But some things are very simple, you all. For example, I need to find my kitty. We've been separated from him again, and I'm a little concerned that we might not even see Mr. Midnight again for the rest of this playthrough at this rate, but I'm willing to be surprised. One of the best parts about playing this game alongside the community is that sometimes I get little tips about things that I didn't think of. For example, that you can light the memorial for Fran's parents. Oh, that's so sweet. Little candle, keep my parents warm. No! Ah, that's so unfair. This cruel world. Okay, let's look around the cemetery and see what we have to do next. No name, no flowers. Maybe nobody is down here. But nobody likes to be dead. So that's great. I think nobody wishes to be alone. So I'm leaving. Oh my gosh, it's so precious. Ah, it's stuck. This must be the shovel storage room. Just my luck. Well, there must be a way to open it. Oh, hello, kitty. Just as I asked for a kitty, one makes itself available to me. This is obvious. I should take the crowbar to it now. What wasn't obvious was that a pine cone would come out. Shh! You have to keep it down, Fabio. Oh, but I'm not Fabio. I'm Fran. Hello, little pine cone. Do we get a chance to restore our reputation with the pine cone collective? What? Oh my goodness, a giant. Don't be scared. I don't have any mouse traps to put you in this time. Oh, please don't be scared. I won't harm you. Again. I thought no giants could see us. I have big eyes. That's what makes me a very special giant. I think I can see you because I have very big eyes. You see? I see. I'm Sebastian, by the way. The tribe's collector. The tribe's collector? That sounds exciting. Right now, we're trying to find some shiny leather. We need it for the mating ritual. Looks like the Pinecone tribe is looking to expand. Oh, that's quite interesting. Shiny leather. Yes, last year we used old human skin, but the deal worms wanted it back. So we're looking for something more synthetic. Well, I hope you find that leather. Sebastian, would you do me a favor? It depends on the favor, giant miss. I was thinking you could open the door for me from the inside. I could do that. Or we could help each other instead. Who benefits here? Bring me a piece of leather and I'll open the door. All right, giant miss? But where will I ever find that? All right, I'll see what I can do. Okay, so we need to find some shiny leather. Probably we can just pull some out of the car, no? Car seats are quite comfortable. Is this going to be the solution again? It is! The bloody blade proves itself indispensable once again to all crimes and solutions. The shiny leather I found in Sebastian's mating ritual. Or I found for it. Okay, let's go. Sorry, Dr. Deern, about your car, but I need to get into that little building. Here you go, pine cone. Oh, man. Oh, wow, the restorative arc. We sort of got to see a little bit of closure with the twins, that we got to apologize to them, and now we get to help a little pine cone as well. Wow, thank you, Giant Miss. Our tribe, the Pine Zealous, will be happy. And now I'll open the door. Just a second. Ouch! Are you alright, Sebastian? Sebastian? Fran... Oh, that's also adorable. Fran is like one of those people who... You see someone else get hurt and you say, ouch. Those are her mirror neurons firing off. Which I also think is partly what makes her so empathetic. She really can borrow the feelings of someone else. I'm alright, miss. Yes. Good. Well, thank you. You opened the door. You're welcome, Giant Miss. Fabio? Oh, there goes Fabio. He's making an escape. I'll have to go, miss. Good night. Hey, Fabio, wait for me. I'll have the leather. I love how they run with their hands out like that. Okay, that was easy. Huh, there's nothing in here. What the fuck? What's the point of that then? This isn't wonderful at all. I need to find something to dig with. Ah, I can't dig with a broom. No, but you can fly away on one. What was the point of that? Negative. Okay. I need a shovel. Oh, he has a shovel. There you are, Fran. Look, I found us a pair of shovels. Let's dig. My God. This is so strange. Mommy and Daddy, are you down there? I'll see you soon. It's Fran's coping style to make fantastical the things that are very distressing. It's been working for us. But I do think it sometimes can cross a line to a point like this where it's like, maybe there is a point to doing this for the story. But here's the thing. Here's the problem I have with that. Dr. Deern is not bought in to the fantasy. Like, he is not of the mindset that we're going to find some supernatural reason to this and that makes this okay somehow. He's on the realism track. And so he has no fantastical reason to be digging up her parents and to enlist her in this exercise. It's very strange. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, let's see what we find. Well, now we'll have to find something to open the coffins. Thankfully, I have a crowbar. They're stuck. I had a crowbar in my car, just in case, but I couldn't find it. Oh, I took the crowbar, sir. I needed it to open a door. Do you want it back? No need, Fran, but you can do the honors of opening the coffins. It just takes it. We didn't know what we would need it for, but I'm glad we took it. All right, sir, I'll open them. Not, oh, dear Fran, this could be difficult for you, so why don't you let me do that? No, like, oh, okay, you have the crowbar. Why don't you jam it? You want to jam it in your mother's coffin or your father's coffin first? Or do you want to jam it in your own dead body's coffin first? Like, what the fuck? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm clever enough to find another... No, that is the solution. That's the one solution. What? Oh, I just had to go into the next scene. Kitty, I can't see. Kitty, I'm trying to dig up my parents and my dead body, okay? I try to move her away and she doesn't want to go. You can stay here, but look, I have something very important to do right now. Oh my God. Just like that. Just like that, I guess. Oh, mother, you're so skinny. A bit too skinny, I would say. But I guess you'd take that as a compliment, wouldn't you? Is the bed comfortable? Well, sweet dreams, Mommy. Oh dear Fran. Oh my goodness. Father, the Deedleworms took your eyes. I wish you could talk and tell me who took you away from me. Was it the big bad monster, Daddy? What? What? Woohoo! I'm not in the coffin. Great. But that's a cat. Is that Mr. Midnight? But that can't be my kitty because Mr. Midnight is at home. Poor kitty. I wonder if you had a name. Well, I'll name you Albert. So, is the idea here that Mom, Dad, and the cat all died? I mean, that doesn't even line up with the original report, which was that our cat, like, ran away. This is strange. I'm very confused. Did you see anything that could bring us closer to the killer? No, sir. I just feel really bad doing this. Yeah, no shit. Seeing my parents like that. Also, that dead cat isn't my cat. They're lying. Fran, I told you, your cat was missing, and maybe this one is actually your cat. How can he be so lost in this fantasy of his own? He's holding so fast to this idea when, like, everything should be in question. And I don't think it's a leap to say that this is part of the game's intention with Dr. Freud here, as he kind of represents this sort of old view of psychology as well, that it was so determined to make people face reality, and that somehow by itself was its own kind of healing. And so, like, you're denying that your cat is dead, so I'm just going to make you look at your dead cat. Like, that will have some sort of healing capacity. Like, it's crazy, really, when you think about it. Like, that's just not a pillar of growth for people as we recognize it today from a trauma-informed perspective. And coming back to the discussion on post-traumatic growth, I don't know if I explained it super well, because the concept here is not simply what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I mean, we've had that sort of platitude around for a very long time. Most of the time, I don't get too deep into the technical weeds and keep it kind of high level, but I'll just bring up one piece of research that I think is really significant for demonstrating more of what post-traumatic growth is talking about. It's a study by Aaron Antonovsky done 25 years after the Holocaust, looking at Israeli women in the period of development of menopause, which is a natural point in life where certain very predictable health outcomes start to show up for women going through that stage. And that's really valuable for research because it gives us kind of a baseline to say, like, okay, this is a normative developmental process, and here are some of the health complications that can happen. And so that can help you narrow down what is at play here affecting these women. So the sample looked at a control group, which is people who have not been through a trauma in this case. That's a group of people who are experiencing the typical response to this stage of life and the typical health complications. And then you have the test group, which was women who had been through some kind of traumatic experience, like a concentration camp throughout the war. And what he found was that a majority of the women who had been through concentration camps had worse health outcomes than those who had not, the sort of control group. And that's kind of obvious, right? Like, people who've been through a significant trauma, especially prolonged over years and dehumanized and all these things, like, they had a harder time adjusting to this stage of life, and also worse physical and psychological health outcomes. So that makes sense. People who've been through a significant trauma are doing worse than people who didn't at the same stage of life with the same expected challenges. What was really notable about the study was that 29% of the women in the test group, those who had been through some kind of trauma from the Holocaust, showed typical or better health outcomes compared to the control group. So 70%, the majority of people who had the trauma, were doing worse. That makes sense. 30% were doing as good or better, despite very similar traumatic histories. And that becomes the question: what makes those people healthy? Like, how is it that they can go through that and not end up worse, as we would expect from the majority of people, that 70%? And post-traumatic growth is just one part of this research to try to explain how it is that certain people not only don't get worse, but can either stay as healthy or better after a trauma. So it is much better to think of it as people can grow in spite of trauma rather than because of trauma. Is almost not at all a guarantee that that's going to happen. But certainly that 29% of women who grew in spite of their trauma did not do so by like taking them back to the concentration camp and making them like face the reality of their issues. That is why this is so fucked up, and why any form of therapy in my mind that continues to think this way is. Simply having people be exposed to their worst moments or things that are going to put them under extreme psychological stress, to face them, doesn't guarantee growth at all, because the relationship between the trauma and the growth is not that linear. That 29% in the study very likely still had PTSD and would have a hyperreactive moment to something loud going off, or a non-consensual touch, or all kinds of things. So it's not that if someone is growing, then that means their traumas are like not there anymore, because that's just not how it is. It's a lot more complicated. But all that is to say, and it's quite obvious, this is fucked up, right? It's fucked up to be thinking that this is somehow going to be helpful for Fran. I know he's not really in therapist mode right now. Maybe it's even kind of worse because this is just sort of him operating on common sense. It can't be, sir. I did find my kitty. You have to believe me. Take me home and I'll show you, please. All right, Fran. I'll take you back home. I'll take care of this later. I still need to find some clues. Thank you, sir. Let's go. Yeah, let's just leave them. We'll come back to it later. Oh my God. Can I like do something with this, maybe? I'm trying to think of, what was I thinking? Oh, I don't know, Fran. Don't get so snippy with me. I was just thinking in the same way that we lit the candles that like some item would be of use there. She really insulted me there. Oh no! What? Vanished into the hands of darkness. You have no manners. I'm not afraid of you anymore. I've taken away from you the light, the one you love, the one you respect, and the one you desire to love you. My cat? But my kitty already loves me. I don't need your help. You broken little girl. The House of Madness invites you inside. If you want to find those you love, in darkness, you must wake up. Wake up now, Fran. Wake up! Chapter 5. The House of Madness. Oh, it's Aunt Grace. Why am I chained to my bed? Aunt Grace, is that you? My darling, you finally woke up. You're at home, my dear. Am I really? That's incredible. I'm so happy to see you. Please give me a hug. Soon, my darling. And where is Mr. Midnight? Your cat? Well, you know he ran away after what he did. What? What do you mean, what he did? He ran away. What did he do? Oh, what? Well, your cat killed my sister and your father. He's a traitor. What and how and why? That's not true. It can't be true. He didn't do it. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. In the end, we must have someone to blame, right? What? What the fuck? Aunt Grace, what are you talking about? But you can't blame Mr. Midnight. He's my best friend. But it's easier to blame somebody else than taking responsibility, isn't it? Is she trying to imply that we killed them? And she's blaming it on the cat to, like, sort of protect us? What? I will always take responsibility for my actions, even if they're not so good. And she has, actually. She immediately recognized what she did to the twins. She feels a deep sense of regret, even though she wasn't the one doing it, for that vision of her hurting Mr. Midnight. What a good girl. Rest now, my darling. You need it. But Aunt Grace, don't leave me. Why am I chained to the bed? Because your hands do bad things when they're untied. What are you talking about? Uncuff me now! I have to find Mr. Midnight! Little shining Fran, don't you worry about the lies. The seeker of the truth will always die because the evil will never hide. Yo, Aunt Grace, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you speaking like this? And this is similar to the Dr. Deeren situation. Like, if that's what she believes, like, if she believes Fran killed her parents, and she's sort of consciously like, let's forget about that. We'll say it was your cat. Like, that's also fucked up. That's more fucked up than if she just was like Delulu herself. Little shining Fran, go to bed and sleep tight. And forget the pain inside your mind. Yes, just forget about it. Just turn it off like that. Maybe if we show you your pain, it'll go away. You were selected to suffer, to cry and hate. Selected. But the darkness wants to free you from all disgrace. What? Is she like on the bad guy side? Sleep tight, my darling Fran. Okay, that was cool. Shutting the door and then it just becomes part of the wallpaper, like we're trapped. Oh no, don't leave me here. Aunt Grace, come back, please. Why is she acting so strange? Why blame Mr. Midnight? Dude, Mr. Midnight cannot catch a fucking break. Kitty couldn't have killed my parents. His claws are so tiny and soft. That's true. He couldn't have made such clean cuts. I hope he's okay. But what should I do now? Also, her parents were not in clean cuts. They just were dead. They were skeletons. I guess it's like someone's job to prepare corpses for coffins, though, isn't it? That's like a whole part of the mortuary industry. So I guess they could be chopped up under their well-to-do apparel. I hope he's okay. But what should I do now? Tick-tock, tick-tock. Crazy sound. It never stops. Now that I think about it, the clockmaker said that time is a layered reality. Maybe there's another version of me in this room, in another time. Or I'm just imagining things. But if it's true, how can I make contact with her? Dr. Deeren said that everything is in my head. We've still got our little purse. We've still got our bloody blade, in fact. Is that, can we do something with that? It can't be done. Shit. I love that idea that we were chained to the bed, but this is still on our person. Can I do anything with this? Do you have a secret in your tummy, Mr. Cat? Okay. I don't have a key. We still haven't opened this either. Okay. There's a lot of stuff I can look at least. I painted this one. It's Kitty and me. We're lying on the grass and looking up at the sky. And I'm singing songs to Mr. Midnight, too. I also like to sing to my cats. I wish Mr. Midnight would come through the window to save me. Me too, Fran. My lovely Kitty, I love these pictures. I promise I'll find you, even if I have to do it all over again. Everything she says like that, it just pings for me that same question. The same one that Antonovsky came to after studying those women who survived. What makes this person healthy when, in spite of everything that they've been through, I would expect that they get worse, and the majority do. I think the reason I resonate with that bit of research, and also the entire body of work from Antonovsky after that, is that it just has this bend of hope to it for me, that there's some kind of ultimate endurance of the human spirit that's available to people, and that it's also rare. It's definitely not a guarantee. And it also seems to point to an answer to one of life's great mysteries, which is, are people special, and what is special about them? Fran should, by all accounts, be way more messed up than she is. And she is still messed up. And at the same time, there's preservation and development of some very important things about her. And that's post-traumatic growth. And that doesn't hand wave away what she's been through, or that she is almost certain to develop certain other difficulties later in her life. The ACEs study, Adverse Childhood Experiences study, is another one that I've brought up before, which looks at a variety of important factors that, if they take place when someone is young and developing, can very accurately predict certain problems for later in life. And one of those dimensions is the lack of caregivers, whether parents have a history of their own mental health or any substance abuse. Some of the others are domestic violence, parents' incarceration, physical or emotional abuse or neglect. A study like that does a similar thing, which looks at a control group, people who've not been through those things versus people who have, and compares that, yeah, people who've been through some of these traumas, these adverse childhood experiences, they almost always are guaranteed to have worse health outcomes later. They're going to develop their own mental health problems, their own relationship problems. It's often very likely substance use carries forward. And intergenerational trauma can come into play here, but that's actually a little bit of a different thing. That's more like if my parents were in a concentration camp, then some of the traumatic experiences that they have can carry forward, even if I don't have any adverse child experiences myself. So they're kind of different sectors of this. But Fran has many of the ACEs. And even though she's doing okay, in my mind as a child, for what she's been through, none of it's a guarantee that she's going to be okay when she gets older, especially after moments like this, where the person that we thought we could trust, that we were looking forward to meeting again on Grace, is also like a bad actor in our life. Fran's going to have a lot of issues. And there are certain things about her that have maintained or developed in a better way in spite of her trauma, not because. Mr. Midnight's bed. I can almost hear him purring. Oh, my slippers. I use them when it's raining and I can't go outside. Whoa. And the wind took all the magical dust away. Oh, hello. What are you doing in my bed? Are you sick? Your bed? This is my bed. And no, I'm not sick. But you're chained up. Are you a dog? Wait, do I know you? I'm not a dog. And yes, I'm chained. Can you unlock it? Oh, you're myself. You really are. You think so? And this means I managed to enter the ultra reality. Did you meet Itward already? He's always talking about that. Yes, I met him already, but I haven't seen him since the crash. Is my cat here? You crashed. Oh, that means you're broken. I'm not broken. Why would you say that? Yeah, not to also continue laboring the same points as the last episode, but this is kind of the issue I took with the term disorder. Some people had talked about how after going through a trauma, the kinds of behaviors that we have are disorderly. We might be overreactive to things that are not threats, and that's not a correctly functioning system. That I agree with entirely. The thing is people feel responsible for their behaviors. And so if I say something is abnormal or wrong or disordered, people tend to take that personally, in my experience. Like, oh, if you just were in control of this, you wouldn't react so much. That's why it's disorderly. Maybe what I'm wanting for is just, again, some more nuance, like a broader set of terms between these biological systems are not functioning appropriately and are having negative impacts on this person's life. But there's absolutely nothing abnormal to me about someone who has experienced abuse being hypersensitive to touch, even if that touch is not a threat to them. We do tend to associate these terms with our personhood. There are things that are literally broken about Fran and her brain and her HPA axis and all of that. That's not under dispute here. Fran does not see herself as broken because she herself is not. There are parts of her there are, though. Think about it. The only way to cross into the ultra reality is to break the eyes, to break the ears, break the physical limitations. That sounds extreme. You think I'm dead? No, not at all. They told me that to die is just a mental state. They? Who are they? All the creatures that we can see. The black ones, the white ones. Do you know why we can see these things? Yes, a man called Leon came to visit once and told me everything. Oh, can you tell me then? Why do we see the things that we do? What if I help you unlock the handcuffs first? Then we can talk. I love little Fran. She's so sweet. Good idea. I also need to find Mr. Midnight. I love how much this is just on her mind. Do not let this go, Fran. Don't believe them. That it's fruitless. I think he's in danger. Aunt Grace blames him for the death of our parents. Who is Mr. Midnight? Little Fran has never had a kitty companion. What? That's our kitty. You know, our best friend. Duh. I don't have a cat. I guess that's the difference between us. Anyway, let me see if I can unlock your chain. It so happens that I'm a key collector. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Pretty significant change in our life having a cat. I'll be right back. Okay. Now what? Oh, I am her. Sweet, sweet melody. One more time, la la la. Oh, it's exactly the same. It does the same as before. Huh. Oh my gosh, I get to be a little friend. What does she have in her little pocketbook? This shirt is angry with me. It didn't fit. So I said it was a dumb shirt. It's been lying on the floor ever since. She is so the same. These are pants. They can be used by creatures with 2 legs. Or as a hat for those with long ears. Anyway, I'm not going to use them now. The blue scarf from wintertime. What is it doing here? It's not winter. I'll pick it up some other time. Okay, so she likes to let things lie where they are. What have we got here? Oh, it's Mr. Edward and Palantros. I drew this after my journey with Edward and Palantros. I think Palantros is funny and smells like bubblegum. And Edward likes to play all day long. That's sweet. Oh, my yellow dress is pretty. I'll try not to grow up much, so I can use it forever. Oh, so cute. But if I grow up, I can use it as a shirt. That's true, Fran. Ugh, that jacket. I always must put on that jacket to go outside. I can't even play then. It's quite useless. Did you do bad things? That's why you're grounded, little lady. You can't come out yet. No, no. My key collection. I hope I can unlock the other Fran now. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Some of my clothing to make shows. I like to dress differently for every show. It gives more character. I don't feel like drawing right now. Maybe I could make a paper boat. But I can't. I'm on a mission. Let's concentrate. But I have to click on everything first. Crayons to draw happy faces on everything. Or to give color to the ugly things. Or just to draw on paper. She's sort of outlining the precise function of everything in the room. 1 blue blanket and 1 white. I don't need them right now. They're for when it's very cold. I've made an assessment of all of our things and their purposes. What about these dolls? You're too upset. Would you like to talk? Oh, it's so sad, though, because this little Fran, she's in the hospital. Asylum. It's very charitable to call it a hospital. Fucking awful that they have the Oswald in here. So creepy. But that she's in here and, like, what is she doing? Well, she's playing dress up and house and shows and stuff. And I mean, this version of Fran, maybe we're just dealing with a multi-reality here thing. This version of Fran seems to me like the all in her head type, where for her, what's really going on is she's actually just in the asylum and, well, they've put her in this tiny little room. And so the best she can do is like play out the fantasy of life grounding the rabbit and having little friends and dreaming up Itward and Palantros. And maybe because these two are connected, as you would expect, they're both the same person with multiple variants of life experience along the plane of Fran's potential experiences, that when she goes into Ethersta, it's bringing in the imaginary ideas of this Fran. Maybe. Did you like my show, little bear? I was the greatest dancer of them all. Thank you. You really think so? The big, big teddy that eats big, big monsters. Please talk. I know you can, no? You're a bad teddy. Oh, she literally has no one to talk to. This is my super cute rabbit. I like to make it cry. But only to make it laugh again. And then be mad at it. Hello, Dr. Oswald. I'm completely normal, don't you see? I'm just a funny, clever girl, that's all. Dude, this is upsetting me so much. That this is, like, even a potential reality for someone. Can we get her out of here, please? Can we shut the whole thing down? Please, Fran, find a way to unlock me. I need to find Mr. Midnight. I'm on it. Don't panic. I'm panicking. Let's get her out. Okay, this key. This key. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Fran. You really have a lot of keys in there. Yes, don't you? Well, Fran, before I forget, Palantros told me that if we met someday, I should give this to you. Here, I think it'll help you open something. The little golden box was having a hard time. All the screaming and the boogers were driving me mad. I press it by the ears, first twice to the left and once to the right. I rub its only eye 2 times to see if it has tears this time. I take him once by the left ear and scream, "Stop whining, you little golden box! Press your eye again," and open the door. Palantros. You know him too. Wow, thank you. Yes, he also told me that if we met, you'd be ready for what's about to come up. What? Ready for what? Tell me. Oh no, I can't now. She's coming. Be quiet. Who? Oh. Come on, Fran. You must see the doctor now. Oh. Clearly didn't see us. No, don't go, little Fran. We have stuff to talk about. That nurse is bad. Bad nurse. She was the one lying to the newspaper about me. Anyway, I must find the monster. I'm sure he took Mr. Midnight. But no one can take my kitty away from me. Nobody! That's right, Fran. Possibly, it's not that Fran has no ultra reality stuff and we do when we're traveling. Like, I think that would assume we're the sort of main character. It's possible that they're all intermixed with each other and that their imagination connects them. I don't know. I'm sure if I'm curious enough, though, that I'll find out. I love this comic. I like the part where the alien takes the girl to another planet. It's always nice to see new places, like Ethersta. Imagine X. Okay. Riding the choo-choo train is the best. It sings all the time. Choo-choo. And then you can crash and die. Ugh. The big doll my daddy and I built together. Her name is Puan, and she likes to be naked. She had a dress once, but she burned it. Curious. Just a regular scarf, doing what regular scarves do. My lovely peach dress for sunny days. The coat for when it's rainy and cold. The summer dress, it has a big button. Okay. Balloons in many colors. I guess we'll need those for something. The shoes, they like to cover my feet. These make me think of the great dancer in Ethersta. I wonder if he'll dance again without the shoes. Okay. My tiny sock for my tiny feet. I'll just leave it there. My school case. I may need it. Okay. Got all kinds of stuff in here. I'll take my sleeping bag when I find Mr. Midnight, so we'll have somewhere to sleep in Ethersta. Oh, I hope if Edward comes to buy to get me. I don't want to be here anymore. Her idea now is that, like, Edward is going to come collect her and take her off to a Therasto where her and Mr. Midnight can live out the rest of their happy little lives. I like this plan. Hello, don't look at me like that. We had a deal. You stay here until I grow up, because grown-up people aren't afraid of dolls. I think. Lots of candy in the jar. Ew, it has cat hair all over it. I won't lick it. Ah, the old sweet-toothed Mr. Midnight. I don't believe you can hear the ocean in a shell at all. I think it's just my ear making it up. Anyway, it's pretty, and I like it. My summer hat. It doesn't fit anymore. My head is too big. My mother always told me that's because I have a big brain. Big-brained Fran. I use this mirror to see my beautiful face. Also to comb my hair and see if the clothing fits. Sometimes I stare at my eyes for a very long time, and I get scared. Boy, that's, well, it's very overt now, the Alice. With the red shoes and everything, the parallels. She tells me stories about a wonderful land she visits sometimes. Yeah, okay. So it's literally Alice. We have so much fun making stuff up together. And she has a cat. She has the, Cheshire Cat. That's sweet. Okay, what about the dollhouse? Oh my god, there's so many things! The door to the dollhouse. I don't need matches right now. I'll just leave them here. Oh, what is this? This is Tesla, and he likes to play with energy. I had a dream where he was made out of thunder. He was Thunderman, superhero. I love that she admires Tesla. I stole this painting from my friend's dollhouse. After that, I never invited him to play with me again. Mostly because I didn't want him to see what I had stole. That's very logical of you, Fran. Okay, not sure what that is. It's all kinds of stuff. I don't like to drink soda because my tummy gets mad. But a teacher made me an instrument with lots of caps added to a stick. Then we formed a band called Shucks. School and Sucks put together. My mother drew this flower for me. I lied to my friend once and told her I drew it myself. But then I told her the truth and she said it was okay. Oh, that's such an adorable little thing. Oh, there's so much to that little story. Mom drawing her a flower, Fran wanting to impress a friend, feeling bad, having lied about it, and then being forgiven by the friend. That's great writing right there. I'm going to keep this little piano to play lovely melodies. Okay, lots of tools here. This one is Albert, and he likes relative things. It's convenient to think about that everything is relative, especially if you don't have a straight answer. She's got some very logical men that she admires. It's great. What is this? A key. Something back there. Let's slash it open. Everything is solved by the bloody blade. I'm amazed by this. It's been the most useful tool in our little tool belt. I rescued the queen from my dad's playing cards. I was forced to cut out her twin sister, though. The other queen is dead now. Interesting. Okay. So we get a key. Does that open our cat? No. What about this box? Let's see. I press it by the ears, first twice to the left and once to the right. That's got to be the ears. Twice. Can I? Oh, I was thinking I maybe could like interact with the different parts of it, but I guess not. The Nutcracker stands on guard. I think he's afraid of the ladies, because sometimes he bites me for no reason at all. Time from the cuckoo clock. This cuckoo clock tells time differently. If you stand to one side of it, you will never grow old. That doll likes to read a lot. I know because I taught her. I bet she can tell all the stories in the books from memory. I should teach her to talk too, so she can tell me stories. And then wouldn't that be nice, Fran? Crayons, Lady Gnome, Teddy, Ballerina, yes! All in its place. I like the sound of the music box. It reminds me of Itward in a way. Oh, she's very pleased with her little room, isn't she? How will I get out? I can't walk through walls. If I want to find Mr. Midnight, I'll have to find the door. Can we just slash it open? No. Damn it. Okay. My school case. This is all not very logically connected. Okay, let's try Midnight Magic here. I got all this stuff. Is there anything that combines? Does not seem so. Okay. I've interacted with everything in here. Except this. Oh. I love this picture of Mr. Midnight. He looks so confused. Mommy and I ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that day. I think Mr. Midnight ate a bunch of insects. Okay. So, what about the bed? Don't want to lay on this bed ever again. I had better plans than waking up chained to it. Anyway, I'll find Kitty and move to Ethersta. That's right, Fran. That's exactly what we'll do. But first we need to get out of this stupid room. The little piano. I painted this myself a while ago. What could we possibly use this for? Okay, it must be something to do with this. The little golden box. Palantros gave this to the other me. It looks like it's from a fairy tale book. No golden box. Maybe I just won't get a reaction like I was expecting it to click or something when I do this, but these must be the ears. So twice in the left, once in the right. In the eye. Take him once by the left ear. Stop whining. Press your eye again. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, okay, there is a click. That's very unintuitive because it doesn't show up. Okay, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. 1. Middle. Oh my goodness, it opened. I am a master. Yes, you are, Fran. Oh my god, it's a cat key. Oh, that's perfect. What is all this? What? Mabuka, wake up, mother, Mabuka. The horned child is playing with the light. The Valakas is angry and shining too bright. Mother Mabuka, wake up, and give up the child before the darkness ends in the hands of the light. Mabuka must wake up. Let's build the ECOG clock on the back of the giant cat. Too strong are the bubbles, and too bright the light, she cried. Me, Mabuka, the mother of darkness, will open my heart. Please take my little horned evil child and shut down the lights. Okay. I must wake up Mabuka. Why would Palantros give me this? It must be important. I think I must build it, because it's designed by Cogwin, the clockmaster. Okay. So we need to build this. Oh, and it's even got some of the things that we have, like a little piano. Designed by Cogwind. Well, this must be for this little Mr. Midnight plush. Oh my god, what? A door was inside of it. Okay, that's very specific. How much did Itward know about what we would be going through here? I guess we just walk right out. I love the little cat handle. What the fuck? Hello, who are you? It looks like my eye. What a big eye. What are you looking at? Are you looking at my beautiful face? Do I know you? You seem familiar. Yeah, it looks like our little orb. Oh, there's another key. Ha! A key to unlock things that are locked. Okay, so we're in some sort of void-warped version of our house and the asylum together. Is anyone living here? The door is locked. I guess I have to unlock it to go inside. There's gonna be a lot of key stuff, isn't there? Does this key open that door? No. Door 103. Ew, it's all bloody. I wonder what's behind this one. Does this key open that door? It can't be done. Hello, door 104. Please open. You won't. You need a key? I'll see what I can do. Does this key open this door? What about this key? Oh. Midnight Magic comes in clutch once again. Literally, this time the game is encouraging less sort of deductive reasoning kind of puzzle solving and literally just narrow down your own resources. I love that. And I love all of this. Intruder, infiltrator, why would you enter without presenting yourself? I am Akula, the eye from beyond. Behold my beauty, you're very beautiful, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. What a big eye you are. You must see very well. Yes, of course, the interdimensional eyeball gets a curtsy. I see everything, nothing less. Can you see my cat? One-track mind on this girl, and I love it. Everything? Can you see my cat? Your cat? How is it possible that you own a cat? Are you royal? A queen? A princess? Could be. We're friends. No, I don't own him, but we have a relationship. We're friends. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, she's not his commander. Friends. How lovely. But yes, I did see a cat earlier today. He was crying for help from inside a cage. The bearer of the cage entered Mabuka's underground. He's still down there, inside the cage. Can you describe the cat you see? Big yellow eyes, pink nose. Its fur is very dark, black as the deepest night. It's him! That's my friend, Mr. Midnight! I have to go find him. But Mabuka is asleep. Waking her up can end in disgrace. I'm not afraid of her. I'm not afraid of anything that stands between me and my kitty. Well, feel free to take anything you need from my home. You're brave, and I respect bravery very much. Thank you, Okula. I'm Fran, by the way. I'll see you around. This eyeball was very respectable. Okay, let's take a look around. I mean, if everything is up for grabs, a golden snail. There's somebody in there. Maybe the snail is asleep. Shh. Hello, curtains. Are you hiding something from me? I can't just move the curtains. They're quite heavy. What to do? Probably pull this? Yep. Oh, wait, I wasn't ready for that. I wanted to look around more. We'll come back to that. There's a brush. Can I take the brush? Yes. A brush to brush hair. I always expect she has some sort of additional thing to say. Sometimes she doesn't. This mirror is transparent. It's more like a window. A window. Ouch, the bulbs are very hot. I don't want to touch it again. Oh, I hope I don't get a burn mark. The eyes are looking around. I wonder what they see if they don't have a brain. Maybe Akula, but she can't be the brain because she's an eye. That's very logical. I wonder what they see. Okay, Makula. Well, what does this do? Turning this little switch. This little switcherino. I hope you find your cat friend soon. I still see him inside that cage. Okay. Let's climb through the little window here. Let's just take that plug. I may need this wire in the near future. Why doesn't she just take everything then? If you could find some use for it, Fran. You may need a lot of stuff that you've just looked over. Like this bottle, for example. We're just gonna leave that put? Nope. That gets choice selected. How many times has she said, I don't have any use for this, I'll leave it there. How do you know? You never know. Oh, I think I disconnected the machine. It has no power now. Yeah, no shit. Because you took the plug. Okay, maybe we should plug it back in. And we'll take the wire later, after I mess with this little monkey. Seems it won't budge. I have to give it a coin. I don't have a coin. Hello, happy monkey. Is your name Darwin? Nice to meet you. I'm Fran. You play the drums very well. Paper swirls, just like an Aethersta. This reminds me of Sunday in the park. Gosh, she is a little science lover, isn't she? Maybe they meant a coin. It must be a button. It says insert button. Okay, that's kind of strange. Can't really go over there to see what's going on, but yeah, this is looking more like asylum stuff. Well, I'll just take this in the meantime. After all, I may need it in the near future. Okay. Maybe I need to bounce around some of these rooms first. Room 105. It's locked, of course. What about this key? What do you know? That one opened it. Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Skull. You have a little flesh left on you. My kitty would lick and chew that off of you. Would you like to be eaten by my kitty? That's very polite that she asked first. I don't think that's appropriate, miss. I'm sorry, but I need this key. There are many doors that I wish to unlock. Tell your friend to be nice and open his mouth. He won't. He never does. Besides, his teeth are reinforced. It would be hard to get that key without his permission. Reinforced teeth? I see. I'll see what I can do to get the key then. And who are you, if I may ask? Well, I'm Fran. Nice to meet you, Fran. I'm Roberto. Welcome to Mabuka's den. Mabuka? Who's Mabuka? You don't know who Mabuka is. You don't... Leave now. Just leave. But, Roberto, sir, I haven't been here before. Don't judge me for not knowing. Tell me who... She's so right. Tell me who Mabuka is instead, so I know. Okay. Mabuka is the mother of darkness. The darkest darkness. The obscurity. The end of light. Mabuka is the mother of all creatures from the fifth reality. What? Am I in the fifth reality? I thought Remor was king here. Ah, Remor, the terrible black, the son of darkness. Nobody likes him too much. You should go now. I've said enough. All right. I'll be back later anyways. I must get your friend's key. Hee. So, son of darkness? Son of Mabuka? Nobody likes him, though. I think he's gone rogue. Is this Edward's closing? But where is he, then? Edward, are you somewhere near? I just imagined him without any clothes. Yes, he would just be a skeleton. Oh my god, this whole place is like a labyrinth of puzzles. Oh, there's his hat. Edward forgot his hat. Or maybe the hat forgot its head. Or maybe the hat can't exist without the head, and vice versa. That means nothing is real. Wow. She seems quite disturbed by that little reality-bending understanding. Okay, this whole place is just like Puzzle City. Does the sound of my heart disturb you? Not particularly. It could stop all of a sudden, then that would be the end. I just want the soap. Look, I know you got a hole in your chest and you're skinless and you look a little distressed and you're in a pool of blood, but I really just want the soap. I don't like thinking about my heartbeat. I just want the soap. Soap. Are you having trouble with your hygiene? Yes, terrible problems with hygiene. I smell like my flesh is all rotten inside. But that sounds delicious. I don't think that would be a problem. Maybe for you. Just let me have the soap for a little while. All right then, take it. It's all yours. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll just leave you to it. But be careful with the hijackers. They love children that smell like soap. They eat their baby bodies and keep their heads. Their beautiful baby faces. That sounds terrible. I'll be careful. Thank you for the soap. See you later. I turn on the water. I turn off the water. Yes, you do, Fran. Yes, you do. A painting of a whale. Very nice. Real whales are nice, too. Very amazing creatures. I agree. I think she would love to be a marine biologist. Oh, what's this in Edward's pocket? Key inside the little house. There's a little message in the pocket. The little house. I see. That must be here, though, but we already got the key in the little house. Right? That must be that key. I don't have any other keys. All I have is this plug. And this little piano thing. And this bottle. A lonely bottle. And a cord. So this has key 103 on it, so I must be able to do something with it, but I don't have a button to give it. I'm gonna keep it plugged in. Something must have a button. Maybe I can steal one off of Edward's clothing. Mayhaps. I guess I didn't talk to these other skeletons. Oh, mysterious paintings in a mysterious place. That is indeed very mysterious. The eyes are crying tears of blood. That's sad. Button. I mean, these are buttons. Is there anything code? We need all this stuff. We got a bottle. We got the wire. We can get one. We need a glove. I don't have a working bulb. And the case is going to be the unit. Okay. Oh, these are water balloons. Maybe I have to fill them up with water. I'm such a genius. Turn on the water. Fill up a water balloon. Yes. Okay. Well, now I don't know what to do with them, though. 30 balloons. Let's turn that off. Don't want to be wasteful. Water balloons. Do I throw them at this eye, maybe? I don't know. Do I perhaps go back in here and... Is there anything I can plunder from this room, maybe? Any of these clothes? It has a big button. Can I get the button? Can I carve it off of there? Oh my god! I literally... Everything is solved with the bloody blade! I can't believe that. I was mostly just joking. How can I just keep being that useful? I mean, I guess sharp things really do have a lot of uses. Okay, well, that's fucking easy. I just need to slash my way through every single puzzle that there is. Okay, let's give this silly little thing a button. And there goes my button. Now what? Now I crank it. Oh. Some pliers. Another useful tool. That's not the key. At least I hope this can help me somehow. Okay. Let's shut that off now. Stop it. Stop it, you monkey. I guess I can't. I'll just take the plug. Okay. What should we do with the pliers? I don't know what this button is for. Oh, it's to get the light bulb, of course! I can just take that. Great, I've got the light bulb now. This is so easy. Now I'll just take this out of his mouth with the pliers. Okay, technically I guess I'll take his teeth out. And then I will take the key. Yeah, I'll just take that. Thanks. Shiny little key. Come here. I wonder what door you'll unlock. Well, it's not going to be 103. Because that's... Some other door was for that. 102. It's a giant cat. That's a giant Mr. Midnight. Sort of. A wake-up clock. Perfect. It's tightly tied. Yeah, I know what the solution to that is. No? Yes. Okay. Here I was thinking I almost couldn't use the blade for something, but all I had to do was click on the clock instead of the wire. Ready to wake you up. What a big cat. You look exactly like Mr. Midnight. I have to find him, and to do that, I have to open all the doors. That's right, Fran. Now he's got a little cachet of secrets inside of him. The back of the giant cat. This must be for something important. It's quite dark in there. Maybe for a little mystery box? Oh no, it's for me. Can I, like, climb on his tail now? Yes, I can. Oh, wait, there's the glove! Shit! God, these puzzles are so logical, I swear. Excuse me, I really need the key hanging just behind you. Excuse me, but I don't talk to strangers. You don't need to talk. Just let me take the key. If I choose not to talk to strangers, not listening is also part of the deal. I can't disagree with that. That's actually a good point. How disappointing. I have a question. Are you stuck to this tree? I'm firmly attached to it. Why do you ask? I'm just curious. See you later. There's just no way. There's no way. Every time I think that there's no way. No, I swear, Fran. Every time she acts like my attempt at the solution is so foolish. But so far, using the bloody blade has been the most rational thing. Okay, well, let's just go get that glove first. Hello, tree. You are big. What are those red things coming from inside you? I guess it won't tell. Excuse me, tree. I want the glove. Thank you. A single glove. Maybe Edward took another one. Can I chop down the tree? Won't work. Oh, I know. I'll just throw a water balloon at him. Surely that's safe for him. This won't work. Well, it was a good bet. Maybe the soap. No. I don't know what the fuck am I supposed to do with the water balloons. And what am I supposed to put in that giant cat that looks exactly like Mr. Midnight? Water balloons on the tree. Kitty. I wish I had Mr. Midnight here. He's always so helpful in these moments. But this cat doesn't talk because it's not my cat. It just looks like it. The back of the cat. Do I put the plug into the cat? What? Really? Can I just put anything in there? Oh, I guess I can. Oh, all of the stuff to make the thing. Oh, the only thing I need is the bottle of water. Okay, I know where to get water. Are we gonna make it inside the cat? That's awesome. Turn on the water. I'll turn off the water. These puzzles, I think I just have been getting better at the puzzles. Because I think that as like abstract as some of them are, I've learned the game's logic a little better. Put this into the cat. Put all of it goes in the cat's butt. I want to try that. What? But that's a part of the thing. Okay. Does this? Yep. What else? That was everything. Now do I pull the lever? Oh, the soap bar. I didn't... Stupid, I didn't put the soap bar in the cat. Thank you, giant cat. I now have... whatever this is. Oh my goodness, this is amazing! The ECOG clock. It's finished. The wake-up clock. Ready to wake you up. Okay, what am I supposed to do with it? I still need whatever that thing is up here. That key. I really need the key. I can talk to strangers, but I'm not a stranger. This is the second time you've seen me. Why can't I just cut him down? What about this? What about this? Oh, look, I found a magical hair comb. Isn't it great? I don't know. A hair comb? What's that? Well, it's to make your hair very pretty and smooth. Would you like to try it? I don't know. Is it dangerous? It can be very pleasant if you do it smoothly. All right, let's try it. All right, just promise you won't burn me, okay? I'd only burn if I was in danger. Be gentle and nothing bad will happen. Okay, I'll be gentle. Oh. Gosh, we make new friends everywhere we go. It's great. It worked. Oh, he turned into little fireflies. What's happening to me? I've never experienced anything like this before. But how? You're a lucifern. All luciferns I've met do this all the time. Really? Well, thank you very much. It feels incredible. I feel like I need to fly away. Fair enough, I'll just take that. I can smell it, yes, but I can't reach it. water balloons. No. How do I... Can I throw the knife? No. Okay. Let's not be up here. Let's be down here somewhere. What am I missing? Can I, like, get, I don't know, the scarf or something? And, I don't know, rope it down or something? Maybe the chains? Can I use the chains? No. Okay, I'm a little lost on the resources part, so now I'm going to resort to just clicking on everything again and seeing if there's something I missed. Oh! It works! It always works! Oh my god, this is our house. Wow, things have changed a little bit. The house looks so old and bloody. I wonder what happened to the street. Yeah, what's going on down here? Excuse me, there's somebody down there. Yes, I'm somebody. First order of business. Have you seen my cat? Hello, have you seen a black cat? No, I haven't seen a cat, but I do see a black thing eating from me. Yeah, are you okay though? Eating from you? I think it's a Kamala. Are you alright? No, not really. I don't feel very well. I feel sad. I can help. Maybe I'll be able to help you. I got rid of a Kamala once, all by myself. Really? That sounds promising. I'd love to be happy again. I'll see what I can do, don't worry. A Kamala. Nasty creatures. Poor tree, he must be really sad with that Kamala eating from him. Yeah, of course this is what the water balloon is for. I'm going to throw it at him. What do you mean you missed? Well, luckily we have two more. Fran! You got one shot. Yes, I did it. Goodbye, Kamala. Wow, I don't feel the sadness anymore. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I'm happy you feel better. I do feel better. Let me give you something in return. Ah, yes, a stick. There, a piece of me. You can plant it if you like. Thank you, sir. I have to go now. I must find my cat. I hope you find it. See you around. Okay. Clearly the stick is for me to get the key. Which I shall do right now. Nothing is going to stand in my way from getting my regularly sized, very smart, very distinguished, very kind kitty. I'll just take that. Fantastic. I can reach it. Now I have the key. Okay, that's the last key, no? Then we can get out of this strange place and hopefully find where my cat is. For the last time as well. Whoa. This looks like that creature that was in here. Where was it? This one. Mabuka is the end of light. Creator of Remor. Mother Mabuka is letting me go. I've spent 15 days here in Mabuka's den and I'm tired. I don't need to hide from pain anymore because it's part of me. It feels like love is everywhere and in everything. I enjoy crying. I enjoy laughing. I enjoy being alive. You know, we haven't actually looked at this since we found it, but I do think that there's evidence of post-traumatic growth in what Leon is talking about too, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. Growth and healing do not assume that pain has somehow gone away, or that it is a replacement, or some other mode of being than someone traumatized. We just live with it. And there is a certain kind of survival of the mind and of the spirit that exists alongside that pain. Not directly caused by it, but maintained and pursued in spite of it. And then he became a Lucifern. He like ascended somehow. Okay. So we're in Mabuka's den. These look like human skulls. I wonder if they all died trying to enter Mabuka's heart. I have to be alert. You never know what can happen. That's true, Fran. Little girls in Mabuka's den always die. Not this one. Fran agrees. She's not pleased to hear that. You don't scare me one bit. That's right, Fran. Tell him what for. I have to be alert. Hello, goat. You look a bit like Remor. Are you a cousin to Remor, maybe? You're much prettier, though. You don't scare me a bit. Yeah, we're not afraid of whatever this is. The floor is beating like a heart. Is this Mabuka's heart? It feels fragile and strong at the same time. Yeah. I don't know. I thought I could shortcut my way to that. Creature from above. Oh, that's this this thing. I thought Fran was calling this thing a creature. A creature from above. Get out of Mabuka's den. You're not welcome. Wake up, Mabuka. Excuse me, but I'm looking for my cat, and I need to wake up Mabuka. Just Mabuka? Mother Mabuka to you, arrogant little infant. And how did you plan to wake her up, eh? With the crazy ideas of Cogwind? Cogwind is a nice clockmaker. He's not crazy. Ah, so you know him. I assume you've been to Ethersta. Horrid place, I say. Too dazzling. Well, that's exactly where I want to go after I find my kitty. She remains ever consistent. Good for you. Your fragile little mind will be safe there with all those boring creatures. I'm going now, you wicked tree. My kitty is waiting for me. The amount of times in my personal life since Fran called that Kamala a bad thing, I've said that so many times recently. It's like making dinner the other day and I dropped a knife or something. Dropped a knife. And I found myself saying, "Get back here, you bad thing. You're not supposed to fall out of my hand." I'm just becoming Fran. She talks so funny. What a big, beautiful face. Are you Mabuka? If yes, I must wake you up. Cogwin came up with a machine to wake you, so be prepared. Yes. Wake up, you bad thing. Bam! Blasted with light. Oh, it's so adorable. It's got bubbles coming out of it. Beware of Mabuka. The awakened darkness rises from the unknown. Oh, I'm sorry to wake you, Mother Mabuka, but I need a favor. It's the same every time, guys. I just want my cat. Like, just stop overcomplicating this. It's about my cat. It is literally just about getting my cat. Can somebody tell me who this creature is? Quite insolent for such a tiny body. Yeah, I can answer that myself. Excuse me. I can answer that myself. I'm Fran Bow, human girl. 11 years old, and I'm very brave, so you know. That's right, Fran. A human in Mabuka's den. It's amusing. Who brought you here? That would be Remor. I think he's your son, isn't he? Did my son manage to enter your head already? You mean like cutting my head open? I don't think so. Did you drink or eat some sort of reddish potion or beans? Beans? My pills looked like red beans, so yes, I took a whole bottle. I took so many of them that I could cause the effect just by thinking about it, actually. Then I cannot use violence against you. The power has been unleashed. I hope you find beneath the ground the truth you seek. Thank you, but what power has been unleashed? Can you tell me? The power inside you, don't you know? You were selected by the 5 realms of essential existence to be the keeper of the key. The 5 realms of essential existence were created parallel with time. What? What are you talking about? The Keeper of the Key? Who told you that? The great Valakas from Prime Eve told us everything long ago. The Keeper will be hunted by the Son of Darkness after feeding from the red seed. But you're too young. I must say, too young indeed to be the Keeper of the Key. There's something about you. Did something obscure happen to you? I think Remor killed my parents, Mother Mabuka. Can you imagine how that feels? I am all of those feelings, Fran Bow. I am everything sinister, all the darkness you can imagine. I feed from tears and sorrow, from desperation and fear. Then you don't care if Remor killed my parents. I thought you were nice. I'm curious to know the reason, if that makes you feel better. And now I understand. It's the reason itself, the truth you're seeking. Go on, Keeper of the Key. Be brave now. I'll open my heart for you. Can you please wake up again, Mabuka? Ah, I have so many questions. What does it mean to be the Key Keeper? I don't know if we'll get an answer to that, Fran. Other than Leon's book. He too was hunting the truth, finding the unexpected. Found the truth that relays silently in the unknown. Maybe an inner truth rather than a prescriptive kind. 92 years old he lived. Listen to the silence and become one with everything. We began with seeing these dark creatures. And Remor, he finds people, concentrates the darkness inside of them, wants to keep them mad, starts to mess with their mental health. Start to see the Kamala. Water purifies them. Yeah. And then we've kind of seen how the Valakas Kamala transformation can happen. Once we purify them. Thank you for waking me up. I was suffering. I must go where I belong. Ithersta awaits. All Valakas must go there after waking up. If you wish to see the light, come with me. You have the key, it said. I didn't answer. So, was Leon a keykeeper, maybe? Time is the rhythm of your perception. The 5 realities. It's a good thing that Leon was like a fucking scientist of some kind. He was able to study the healing liquid. And he started dreaming of cats. And there's a big section cut out, so he must have visited Ithersta at some point. Pandora, creation of the 5 realms of essential existence, resides in the human world, 3rd reality, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. Consciousness practice of will. It seems he's suggesting that the 5 realms take place between these planets. Mabuka. Mother Mabuka is letting me go. Spent 15 days here. In some kind of tortured state or something that he was able to overcome, maybe. And that allowed for him to escape and transcend. Maybe we should also become one of these Luciferns. These filament creatures. It seems like Mabuka is sort of neutral to her position of being like the purveyor of darkness, whereas Remor is a active agent of chaos. Their goals don't seem all that aligned. Mabuka just is what she is, and is presumably fine with whatever deterministic thing we're supposed to do as the key keeper. I'm like Fran, I have a lot more questions than I have answers. And I'm not sure if we'll even get them. One thing I am very certain about, though, is that finding my kitty will make me happy. It's cool if I, like, you know, solve the whole, like, crime of my parents dying and all that stuff too, but, like, finding my kitty? That's not what she says when she interacts with everyone. She's not like, I have to find Remor and I have to get revenge for him killing my parents. Like, that has not been her goal for a long time. Every single time she talks to someone, what does she say? Excuse me, have you seen my cat? He is my very best friend and I'm looking for him. Partially because I think she recognizes which of those two things will actually give her meaningful satisfaction in life. Getting revenge or clearing her name, well, they could do something. I think she's recognized that it's gonna be hard to clear her name to people who don't believe in all of the things that she's seeing. But getting her cat, now that's substance. That's not just about undoing the wrongs of her past, but making sure that there's something right in her future and her present. I touched on it briefly before, but I think that one of Fran's strengths as well is just the acceptance she's come to. And in a more profound way than the Dr. Deern sort of like, look at your dead parents sort of acceptance. I think it's much more meaningful than that. It's the acceptance of, I am alone in this world now. My life is going to be more difficult without my parents. So I'm going to try to find the one thing that makes me feel connected to them and the life that I had, my kitty. And that I will need to lean on myself a lot more than I did previously. I think it was good to see her room and how simple and normal everything was for a curious little girl. And she's had to change a lot from who that person was. And yet she remains a curious little girl. And she's also picked up a lot of maturity along the way. And still remains immature in some ways too, as you would expect. But I don't hear a lot of, gosh, I just wish I could wake up from this dream. I wish everything could go back to the way that it was. I wish I was just imagining all of this so that, you know, I could wake up from this nightmare. Like, whether people agree with her or not, she has come to acceptance that this is my life, this is my reality. And I think that's an aspect of post-traumatic growth as well. It doesn't erase anything bad from her history or justify it or give it some kind of credit for the growth that she's been through. It just is growth that she has experienced in the aftermath. And especially if you're in the helping role of being a therapist or even just a friend. That's the stuff I think is worth recognizing alongside the cost that it's come with. The traumas, the loss, the fear, the very likely physical and mental health issues that she's going to have later in her life because of all of this. She's also going to have some growth. And it's not going to come for free. All right, friends. That's where we will pause it for now. I feel like we are glimpsing at the end of this series. And so I want to make sure that the very last episode has its own time to breathe. I don't know what awaits for us down that little pit there out of Mabuka's lair. But I hope it is my cat. I just hope it is my fucking cat. Finally. Please give me my cat. Otherwise, truly nothing has been worth it. Until then, thank you all for watching and enjoying this series so far. Remember to be good to yourselves, and I will see you possibly for the finale next time. Take care, everyone.